While Jesus was alive on earth, he spent a lot of time with his disciples, spreading the good news about God, sharing meals together. They all became really good friends. When Jesus was arrested by Roman soldiers, his disciples were frightened. They worried when he was questioned by the high priest and put in jail. They were heartbroken when he was put to death on the cross. His mother Mary and all his friends cried and cried. Miraculously, 3 days after Jesus' death, he rose from the dead and left his burial cave. The women who had talked with the angel and seen the risen Christ were so happy. But not everyone believed the story of Jesus' resurrection. Since in Jesus' day there were no cameras or phones to take pictures with, many of the disciples still felt sad and lost without Jesus. They decided to leave the city and go fishing in the Sea of Galilee. All night long they threw their nets out and pulled them back in, threw them out, pulled them in again, but they didn't catch anything. They were feeling even more sad than before. Just as the sun was starting to come up in the morning, they saw someone standing on the beach watching them. When they got close enough, the stranger called out to them, "Do you have any fish?" "No," they answered. "Our nets are empty." The stranger said, "Cast your nets on the right side of the boat, and you will find some." They threw their nets over the right side of the boat, and lo and behold, they caught so many fish, 156 fish. Jesus told them all, "Bring the fish. I have breakfast waiting for you." They happily went to join the risen Christ. As they ate breakfast, they talked and laughed together. They were so glad to be back with Jesus, their friend and hero. The promises Jesus made that day as they were having breakfast on the beach are the same promises he makes to us. He promised to send his Holy Spirit to each of us to help us as we share the good news with others. Jesus also promised to prepare a place for us in heaven where we can be together forever. And we know Jesus keeps his promises.